Hello grade 6 students. Today I am going to do first term test revision paper, that's 2018 Sabaragamuwa Province Department of Education, and you get 2 hours for this paper. 2 parts are there, part 1 and part 2, 20 short questions in part 1 and each question worth 2 marks. So in the first page you get 1 to 5, 6 to 13, then you get 14 to 20. Then you have part 2. Answer only 5 questions, any 5 in this paper, and each question you get 12 marks. So 12 times 5, 60 marks for part 2 and 40 marks for part 1, altogether 100 marks. So you get part 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then last page, 2 pages, you get question number 7. So let's do this paper now. Let's take question number 1. According to the figure, what is the point on the circle? On the circle, what can you see? This point is labeled B. So on the circle, you get B. Then what is the point outside the circle? Outside the circle, you get C. So you get 2 marks, 1 mark each. Question number 2, multiply 322 into 4. So you write in a column and multiply. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, that's 12. So 1288. You get 2 marks. Question number 3. Following figure shows 2 sets of books with the same size are wrapped. So book sizes are the same. If 20 books are in B, this one is 20. 20 books are there. Estimate how many books are in A. How many lines like that? 1, 2. So we'll just take the wrapping paper, same wrapping paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So something 1, 1, 2, 3, something 2. So here 3 parts lie. So how many books in A? 3 times of 20. 3 groups are like that. So 60 books. This is an estimate. By looking at eye level, we can say this much is 20. So how many parts are there? 3 parts are like that. So 2 marks. Question number 4. Following figure shows how Samadhi and Amali divided toffees equally among them. If Dayani joined that group, how they distribute toffees equally among them? Show that in a diagram. So altogether how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 toffees are there. Now we have to divide this into 3 parts. 3 people. That's Samadhi, Amali and Dayani. So now you can take 12, divide by 3. That's 4 each. So draw a diagram. So we can just draw 1, 2, 3. So we can put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 each. 4 toffees in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put a box like this. So you get 4 each. So I can write, right? This is for Samadhi. This is for Amali. And this is for Dayani. So you get 2 marks. Question number 5. 500 grams of pumpkin is 43 rupees. 250 grams of carrot is 31 rupees. Write down the total amount needed to buy a bulb to the nearest multiples of 10. So the total 43 rupees and 31 rupees. When you add it, you get 74. 74 to the nearest multiple. Now here 4 is there. If it's 5 or above, you round it up. So this is 74, so you round it down. So 70 rupees is the estimated value to the nearest multiples of 10. 2 marks. Question number 6. The answer obtained here is how many times of 40s? So first we have to find out the value. 6 multiplied by 6. 6 times 0, 0. 6 times 2, 12. Now how many times of 40? We have to divide by 40 and see. How many times? 0 get cancelled out. 12 and 4. 3 times bigger than 40. That's 120. So you get 2 marks. Question number 7. Mark negative integers less than -3 on the above number line. Integers less than -3. So -3 is not included. So you can mark -4 and -5. Those are the 2 integers you can mark. So you get 2 marks, 1 each. Question number 8, fill in the blanks. So this is addition. We'll write in a column 148 and something 4 with a digit. When you add it, you are getting something here with 0, 2. 8 plus 4, 12. 1 remaining. 4 plus 1, 5. You need to get 10. So that means you have to add 5 here. 5 and 5, 10. 1 remaining. 1 and 1 becomes 2. So you get marks 1 and 1 here. 2 marks for each question in part 1. Question number 9. What are the integers between -2 and 1? So -2 and 1 you can't take. So what's the next number? -1, 0. And you can't write 1 there. So only 2 integers, -1 and 0. Question number 10. Round the below numbers to the nearest multiples of 10. Round the below numbers to the nearest multiples of 10. So here you have to take the digit here, 6. 6 is more than 5. So that means you have to add 1. So 7 plus 1, 8. So 80 is the value nearest to multiples of 10. 35, here 5 is there. 5 is in the units place. So that means adding 1. 40 is the rounded value to the nearest 10. 1 mark each. Question number 11. Fill in the blanks using greater or less than sign. -2 and 0. So 0 is to the right side of -2. So 0 is bigger. -2 is less than 0. Or you can say the next one, -4 and -8. Which one is greater side? -4 is to the right side of -8. So this is greater. So 1 mark each. Question number 12. Amila poured 125 of water to the beaker and then Jeevani poured 275 milliliters of water. Mark the total amount of water in the beaker now. So first add it and see. 125 and 275 both are in milliliters. 10, 1 remaining. 8 plus 2, 10. 1 remaining. 3 plus 1, 4. 400. So we have to mark 400. So do you know that when you are adding water, you get a curve like this, but 400 level is the bottom line. So 400 is the answer. So you get 2 marks. Question number 13. Write down the difference between largest number and the smallest number that can be written using all 4 digits. 3721. What's the largest? Largest means the highest one first. 7321. 7321. Smallest? 1237. Then we need to take the difference. 11 minus 7, that's 4. This becomes 1. 11 minus 3, 8. This becomes 2. 2 minus 2, 0. Then 7 minus 1, 6. 6084. So you get 2 marks. Question number 14. Write down 4 minus 5 minus 2, 0 in ascending order. Smallest, that means minus 5. Then minus 2. Then you get 0 and 4. So think about number line. Start from left and to the right side. You write in ascending order. So 2 marks. Question number 15. How many times A is bigger than B? What do you think? This is like 4 times, no? When you are dividing, this is a rough estimate. So when you take these 2 diagrams, this is like 4. So how many times A is bigger? 4 times. It depends on your diagram. According to my diagram, this is like 4 times. So these are like estimating values. So 2 marks. Question number 16. Represent all multiples of 3 between 1 and 9 on a number line. First you have to write down what are the multiples of 3 between 1 and 9. 3, then 6, that's all. 9 you can't write because it says between. So we have to mark 3 and 6. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and minus 1, minus 2. So 3 you can write and 6. Those are the 2 numbers. 2 marks. Question number 17. Dayani took 80 minutes to complete homework on Sunday. Pavitra took 1 hour and 15 minutes to complete the same work. Who took more time? Give reason. So here 2 units. So we can't see exactly which one is bigger. So we'll convert everything to minutes. Dayani, 80 minutes. She has taken. What about Pavitra? We'll convert to minutes. All these in minutes. 1 hour. That means 60 minutes and another 15. Altogether 60 plus 15, 75 minutes. So who took more time? Dayani took more time Why? 80 is more than 75. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Match relevant integers between given integers in column A with column B. Integers in between -2 and 3. So -2 and 3 not included. So -1, 0, 1, 2. So this is okay for this one. Integers in between -4 and 1. -4 and 1 not included. -3, -2, -1, 0. So this one. So not the other one. So you have to mark it properly. 1 mark each for the correct answer. Question number 19. What is the angle created by joining a straight angle and a right angle? What's the angle? Straight angle and another 90 angle. So they're asking this whole thing. 180 is straight. 90 means right angle. So what's the angle? 180 plus 90. 270-degree angle. What is the angle created by joining a straight angle and right angle? This is reflex angle. This value is 270. So 2 marks. Question number 20. So that's the last question in part 1. Fill in the blanks. Inequality is given in words. And words given, you have to write down the inequality. So you can write -4 or -4. -4 is this sign less than 2. Then how you write this one? 0 is greater. Greater than sign is this. Greater than -3. So you get 1 mark each. So we did all 20 short questions, and let's try to do part 2. Question number 1 in part 2. You have given a number. Write down the number separated into periods. So we start from right hand side and 3 digits you have to separate. So 852, right, and then 291. So leave a space in between periods, then 74. Write the number in words. So when you take periods, this is units, then this is, what is this, 1000 and then million. 1000 period and million. So how you write down? 74 million, 291,000, 291,000, 800, 52. So that's the number. So let's see. So you get 3 marks here. And this is 74,291,852. So 3 marks there. So in this paper, all questions gets 12 marks each. thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. Fill in the number in thousands place according to the pattern obtained from ones place to hundreds place. So what's the pattern? Multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2. Then what should be the number here? Multiplied by 2. 4 times 2, 8. So 8, 4, 2, 1 is the number. So 1. You get 4 marks. You have to observe the pattern and write down. You get 4 marks. Three digits number is shown here. Write down the number in the blank, only changing the numbers A and C. A and C. So change A and C. 6 comes here, 3 is there. So 5 stays the same. So that's the number, 653. How many times the value of 6 in the second number greater than in the first number? So 6 is here, units, tens, hundreds. So 600 is the value. Then first number, what is 6? In the first number, that's in units place. That's just 6. So how many times bigger? Second number. So you can divide 600 over 600 times bigger. So let's see. 653 and this 100 times bigger. So you get 2 marks. So 1 mark for this number and 1 mark here. 2 marks given. Then let's see whether we gave marks. 1 and 1, 2. 2 and 4, 6. 6 and 6, 12 marks. For all questions in this paper, 12 marks each. Question number 2, you get 4 parts. Subtract. So you have to start from the right hand side. Can you subtract 8 from 2? You can't. So you have to take 1 from here. 12 minus 8, 4. So this becomes 4. 4 minus 1, 3. Then here 7 minus 6 is 1, 4. So 4134. Fill in the blanks. This is multiplication. Multiply by 2-digit number 23. That means multiply by 3 and 20. So multiply by 3. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 5, 15. That's correct. Multiply by 20 means put a 0 and multiply by 2. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 1, 2 here. 2 times 5, 10. Then what you do? You add the 2. 9 plus 0 is 9. 6 plus 3, 9. 5 plus 2, 7. 1 and 1. So what's the answer? 11799. So you get 3 marks here. Two and 9. So 3 marks for all these. And part 1, you have to subtract. So you get here this one, 3 marks. Part 3, represent the total in abacus. So first we have to find out the total. Start from right hand side, units place. 4 plus 1, 5. 2 plus 1, 3. 0 and 0, 0. 3 plus 1, 4. So now we have to draw an abacus. So how many rods we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4 rods. So equally spaced. And then you can write, this is units place, that's 10 to the power 0. This is 10 to the power 1. This is 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3. Thousands place. So units place 5. So 5 beads you have to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tens place 3. This is nothing here. Hundreds place and thousands place 4. So that's how we can show on a abacus. So let's see. 4, 3, 5. 4 marks. Here you have to get this answer, 2 marks, and showing that on the abacus, another 2 marks. Part 4 actually shows how the two numbers added. Show her mistake. So we have to add 318 and 36. So what's the mistake she has done? When you are adding, you have to write down this is units place. 36 should be here, not in the tens place. 6 is not in the tens place. So what's the answer? 14 and 1 remaining. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So 354 is the answer, not this one. So this is the correct one. So you get 2 marks. So you can write in words. So you can write down the units place, move to tens place. That's the mistake. So we gave 2 marks. Question number 3. You get 4 parts. Write down the numbers represented by the following letters. A, that's -4. B, that's 2, positive 2. And C is positive 4. So you get 3 marks there. Part 2. Use above numbers and symbols, greater or less, and write 3 inequalities. So what are the numbers? -4, 2, 4. -4, 2, 4. What can you say? When you take these two, -4 and 2, what can you say? -4 is less than 2 because it's in the left hand side compared to 2. Then 2 and 4. What's the inequality we can write? 2 is less than 4. If you take -4 and 4, what can you write? 4 is greater. So -4 is less than 4. So you can write any 3 inequalities. So you get 3 marks for that. This is part 2. Part 3. Below shows temperature of 2 cities in a particular day. City and temperature. Represent the above temperatures on a suitable number line. So we have to draw a number line and you have to show 6 and 10. So we'll start from here. We need 10. I'll extend this and put the arrow. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you can mark 6. 6 is here. That's A. 10. Here. That's B. So you get 3 marks. Selecting the suitable number line, 1 mark, and marking the 2 points, 2, altogether 3 marks. Part 4. What is the relationship between integers between -6 and -1 and integers between -1 and 4? So what are the integers in between -6 and -1? -5, -4, -3, -2. That's all. integers in between minus 1 and 4. You can't write minus 1 and 4. Between means starting with 0, 1, 2, 3. Minus 1 you can't take. 0, 1, 2, 3. What can you say? The elements are not the same. Totally different. So you can say no common elements or outcomes. So no common integers for both. And also what can you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of elements are equal. I'll write down that also. You can observe number of elements are equal in both. So this is 4 elements. Here also 4 elements. So you get 3 marks. Question number 4, you get 4 parts there. Round values in A column to the nearest multiple of 10 and join with the correct answer in column B. 36, 6 is more than 5, you round it up. That's 40. 34, 4 is the units place number, that's less than 5, you round it down. 30. 28, more than 5, so you round it up. 30. 44, 4 is less than 5, round it down. That's 40. 35, 5 or more, round it up. 35 becomes 40. 31, round down because 1 is there. That's 30. So, how many marks you are getting? 3 marks. Part 2, there are 5 classes A, B, C, D, E in Sabaragamuwa College for grade 6. There are 32 in 6A class. If there are equal number of students in each class, estimate total number of students in all 5 classes. Each one 32, 5 classes are there, so you multiply. 5 times 2, 10, 1 remaining. 5 times 3, 15 plus 1, 16. 160 students. 160 students, so you get 3 marks there. Part 3, ABCD is a rectangular land. There are flowers in the shaded part. In B corner, vegetables are grown as twice as the area of shaded part. So this much, twice of that. And in C corner, there is a playground as 3 times as shaded section in the A corner. Show the areas in B and 3 corners on the diagram. So B corner, twice the size of the area. Here, this one like twice. So can you see? If you divide this by 3, so twice of this means 2 areas like this. So you can draw this twice as this. You can draw a line here. Here, when you divide into equal parts, this is like 2 parts like this. And that's vegetables. That's vegetables. I'll write down vegetables here. Then C corner, there's a playground and 3 times as shaded region. 3 times of this. So this whole thing. So we can divide here. So 3 parts like that. So this whole thing is the playground. I'll write here playground. So if we shade this ground, I'll put green color. So this is the ground area. And vegetables, I'll put green color or something. So vegetables here. So you get 2 marks for this. Two marks. Part 4. When rounded this number to the nearest 10 is 20, this number is a multiple of 3. Can 16 be the number in the blank? Give reasons. Can you say 16 is a number? Definitely not. Why? Multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12 like that. And what's the other number? 3, 6, 9, 12. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, 18. And 24 like that. Now, multiples of 3. When you round it to the nearest 10, that is 20. So, this can be either 18 or 24 is also possible. So, either 18 or 24, not 16. 16 is not a multiple of 3. Is not a multiple of 3. So, what do you write? Cannot be 16. Either 18 or 24, it's okay, but not 16. So, you get here 3 marks. So, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 marks we gave. That should be 12. So, let's see again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, we have to give 1 mark. So, we made a mistake. 3, we'll give 3 here, not 2. So, because we have to give not 11 marks, 12 marks for each question. Let's take the next one, 5th question. We have to convert 170 minutes to hours and minutes. Fill in the blanks and add the 2. How you convert 170 minutes to hours? 60 minutes is 1 hour. Divide by 60. 60 times 2, 120, 50 remaining. So that means 2 hours and 50 minutes. Now we can add it. 50 and 40, when you add it, 90. 90 you can't keep. Subtract 60 from that, 30 remaining. So 30 here. So you have to take 1 here. 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. So 6 hours and 30 minutes. So you get 3 marks here. Part 2. Departure from home is given, arrival home. 2 times are given. 2 times show that a student left home and came back after a tuition class. What is the time taken for that? So you have to subtract. What's the time here? 11 o'clock. 11 a.m. This one, this is in between 7 and 8. That's hourly clock. This hour hand is in between 7 and 8. So that's 7, 10. 7, 10. So subtract these two. You can't subtract, so you have to take 1 hour, means 60. 60 minus 10, that's 50 minutes. This becomes 10. 10 minus 7, 3. So 3 hours and 50 minutes. 3 hours and 50 minutes. So you get 3 marks. Part 3. Achini spends 45 minutes for 4 days in sports. Samadhi spends 30 minutes for 6 days in sports. What is the relationship between total time spent in sports? We'll take Achini. 45 minutes for 4 days. Multiply by 4. 4 times 5, 20. 2 remaining. 4 times 4, 16 plus 2, 18. 180 minutes she has taken. Samadhi. $30 minutes for 6 days. 180 minutes. So same time. So what's the relationship between total times? Total times are the same. Next one. A man travels first part from a bus, then by train as twice as the time by bus. If he travels 1 hour 15 minutes by bus, find the total time taken for the journey. So travels by bus, that's 1 hour 15 minutes. Then by train as twice as the time by bus. So multiply by 2 and see. 30 minutes here, 2 times 1, 2. 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's multiplied by 2. Now you can add it to find out the total time. 45 minutes, okay, less than 60. So 3. 3 hours and 45 minutes is the total time taken. 3 hours and 45 minutes. So 2 marks there. And the previous one, you get 4 marks. So let's see. Total is okay. So we have to count and see whether total is okay. 2 and 4, 6. 6 and 3, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. Let's take question number 6. So you get 4 parts again. If the arrow of the compass forwards north direction. So this side is north. What are the directions represented by AGD? Now this is north. This means south. So G means south. Then what is this one? E means east. And this one is west. So what is P? Northeast. F is southeast. H is, what's that? Well, southwest. And B is in between west and north, northwest. But you want to identify A. A is west. D is, where's D? This should be D. A, B, C, D. This is D, not P. F, G, H. Yeah. D is In between north and east, northeast. So you get 3 marks. Let's see. West, south, northeast. So 3 marks. Part 2. Name 3 subdirections with letters. Subdirections. F, southeast. Then you get H, southwest. And you can identify C. C is not. B. B is northwest. B, northwest. So let's see. F, B and H. That's correct. So you can take any 3, but here another subdirection is D, because we already did D, so you can write the other 3. And the third part, show a ball in west, a tree in northeast and a star in northwest directions. Show a ball in west. West. Whereas west side, so we can show a ball. So you can draw a ball there. That's west side. A tree in northeast. 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 A tree. So you can draw a tree there. And then a star in northwest. North and west side. So this one you can draw a star like that. So northwest is B. So you get 3 marks for drawing that. And here 3 marks. And part 4, what is the relationship between number of times turning to east and south when traveling from A to B? So we'll start from A. So here, think about A is here. So traveling this way. So this is, we have to take north. This way is north. Then moving to the right side. North 90 degrees this way, that's east. Then east 90 degrees towards right side, that's south. So now from south again 90 degrees this way, so that's east. So think about south is this way, east. Then east side is this. So what is this direction? That's north. North is this direction. Then what is this one? That's west. West is here. Again this side is north. North is here. So this again west. So imagine the direction. And then west side is here. Towards this side means north. Those are the directions. Now how many times to east side? 1, 2, 2 times to east. South, only once. So what's the relationship between number of times turning to east and south? Twice as that. So you can write number of times turn to east is twice as number of times to south side. So you get 3 marks. So that's correct. So 3 marks. So let's see how many marks we gave. 3, 6, 9 plus 3, 12. So we gave 12 marks. Now let's take the last question in this paper, that's 7th question. You have given items and then it says join that are relevant to column B from column A. Column B is circular shapes. Soap? So soap is not a circular shape. Put the halo? Yes, that's circular shape. Egg? It's not circular. Plate? Yes, circular shapes are there. Full moon also circular shape. So these are the 3. Then it says types of angles and number of angles there. Fill in the blanks using the above figure. So we'll see acute, obtuse, right. So this angle is acute. 1. This is also acute. And this is also acute. And this, so acute angles, we get 3. 3 inside. And here these 2 are obtuse. I'll put 2 and 2, obtuse angles 2. And right angle, do we get right angle there? We don't get right angles. We don't get right angle. So I just took the inside. Outside also if you are taking, you can count, but I'm taking only this part. So inside angles, these angles, this and this. So we get 3 acute angles and we get 2 obtuse angles and right angles 0. No right angles, that means 90-degree angles. So how many marks here? 3, 2, 0. So you get 3 marks there. And yeah, so 3 marks for this as well. Show 2 times that the angle between hour and minute hand becomes right angle and write the time as well. Right angle means 90 degrees. So I'll take 12 and the minute hand 3 means 12, 15. So this is 90 degrees. 12, 15 PM more. This is hours, you can write. Then another one. 4 o'clock or something. No, 4 is not. This way we'll draw. We need 90. So I'll take this one is the. I'll take this one and small hand, our hand here. So that means this is also 90. So 6:45. So 6 is the hourly hand. 6:45. AM or PM. If you are writing in 12-hour clock, you have to write 6:45 AM or PM. So 2 times you can just give any 2. So you get 3 marks there. Part 4, you have 3 circles, number of times folded symmetrically, number of angles in the middle. So this is only once. So how many angles are there? This angle and this angle too. This is divided into 4. 2 parts. So, how many angles? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then divided into 1, 2, 3, 3 times folded. Then how many angles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 angles are there. Fill in the blanks of number of times folded symmetrically and number of angles in the middle. So we did that. Write down the relationship between number of times folded symmetrically and number of angles in the middle. This is double, no? 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 3 times 2, 6. So you can write number of times folded symmetrically. So number of angles in the middle. Number of angles in the middle is twice as number of times folded symmetrically. Number of times folded symmetrically. So, how many marks you get? How many marks for this first part? It's not mentioned. Here, 2 marks. And just 1 mark here. So let's see whether we gave 12. 3. 3 is 6. 6 and 3, 9, 12. So 12 marks for question number 7 as well. So we did all questions in this paper. So you get 12 marks each for part 2 questions and 2 marks each for part 1 questions. So make sure that you do the paper first and then watch my video to check your answers.